Hi, this is Kevin Souza. Do you absolutely love your job or do you not like your job? Do you just accept your job and, live week to week or month to month or however you get paid and accept that? Are you happy with what you do for a living? There are a lot of people that are not happy with what they do for a living, but there are many who are. They don't mind the commute. They don't mind being lorded over by a boss who tells them what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And they don't mind being woken up first thing in the morning when the alarm clock rings. By the way, that's not you setting the alarm, that's your boss coming into your house telling you when to get up. And I did not like bosses, okay? Not that I didn't like the people themselves. I just didn't like, well, sometimes that was the case with the jobs that I've had. In the 30-year span that I worked for a living, from age 19 to 49, I was basically not happy with what bosses do. Many of them lord over you like they own you. And they do own you in a way because, again, you're not setting that alarm clock in the morning, right? You may be the one setting it, but it's your boss dictating to you when to get up. Get up. You don't work for anybody 40 hours a week. You work for me. Get out of bed. And then, of course, you need to commute in the traffic. Of course, risking your life in today's traffic is just absolutely unbearable, going to work and coming home from work. The masses, the millions and millions and tens of millions of people on our highways and our roads today, going to work and coming home, putting lives in danger. And, there's just so many positive things about working for a living. And I don't want to be Mr. Doom and Gloom, but I want to talk about what people are unhappy with and problems that people are having with their job. Not just with bosses, okay, and the commute back and forth to work, but, the jobs, if you're working 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week, which a lot of people are, you get no quality time with your family. The only time you get is when you come home from work and you're exhausted. You maybe read the newspaper, turn on the news briefly, or grab some dinner, maybe with the family. That's what we did when we grew up. My father would come home from work, and that's when the whole family would sit down and eat dinner. And then there's time after dinner where you do whatever things you have to do and get done, or you just relax and watch television and get up in the morning and do it all over again. 40 hours a week for 40 years, and then your reward at the end of that is maybe half pay retirement with a turkey or something on retirement day and a watch. And you go your merry way until you pass from this world. And, there's a lot of things at work that we have problems with. Lots of things like office politics, sometimes you can label it as that, where, people are backstabbing each other and trying to find ways to, do things to you that are not nice. And the same with your bosses. Lots of times they'll use politics against you. Who you're hanging around with in life has a lot to do with your mindset. And there are many people in the job market today that just can't stand their jobs and are just totally negative because they just live on the news and live and breathe on the negativity that news breeds. And so your circle of influence can be pretty negative because you hang around with your coworkers more than you do your own family. The quality time that you don't have to spend with your family, instead you're spending with people that you have no choice but to work with them every single day because it's your job and you need to do that, okay? And pay raises, those come quickly and often, right? Not. You're not in control of that. To a limited degree. If you're in sales, well, then, you can earn commissions, but your income is contingent upon sales. And when you stop selling, you stop earning. All right. And so somebody said, well, I control my income. That might be true. But what if you get sick and you're out of work for a month or two or a week or two? You're not in control of your income because it stops when you stop selling. But if you're on a salary or an hourly rate, you have to twist arms. You have to be a saint in your job and do everything right without, one thing wrong. And when they look at your job reviews for that nice little pay raise that they hand you once a year or once every 6 months or once every 2 years or never, That's pretty sad. Then it's not even enough to handle the bills that you have and the things that you'd like to do. You know, some people have a job that provides you with a 2 week vacation every year. You get 2 weeks of vacation days. Okay. And that's all well and good. But what about the other 50 weeks? You know? People don't think of that. They put themselves in a box and they think they can't do anything about their situation. Or they're not willing to because they've heard nothing but negativity about, maybe earning some income on the side, doing a home-based business on part-time on the side, maybe to build something up large enough to give you at least the option of whether or not you want to stay, and I'm going to use this word, enslaved to a job for the rest of your life. I did not want that. However, because I was also a victim of being programmed by the negative world, I worked 30 years of my life from age 19 to 49, reluctantly, kicking and screaming every step of the way, because it just didn't seem like a right thing. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? Jobs are obviously important and they pay bills, they pay the mortgage or the rent if you're not owning a home. They pay all your utilities, your food, and whatever other bills that you have, expenses, okay? But does a job really give you what we all deserve in life? Does it really? I mean, think about that. Don't you deserve to be able to, at will, just spend time with your family, just to be with them and have everybody together and just to have fun together? Don't you deserve that? Jobs stop you from doing that because you have to earn a living in life, And, the negativity or the negative thoughts about maybe having a business on the side, either online or offline at home, whether or not you're an internet expert is irrelevant. You don't need to be an online expert to earn income from home. Maybe you've been programmed to believe that, well, the opportunities out there are just not good and you can't trust them, okay? I went through that same thing when I decided to look at ways to make more money in addition to my job. I didn't trust a lot of things, and so I didn't take action. And many people stop themselves from taking action because they're afraid that they might get burned by whatever opportunity or whatever people are helping them or showing them that particular opportunity. The sad part is there are a lot of opportunities out there to earn income that are not legitimate, or the people running the show or the people who are building their side businesses don't have integrity. And that's sad. And it's obviously something that stops people from even looking at something else. People who are here's the even sadder thing, people who are building their businesses with integrity, doing their best to earn a profit legitimately, still get accused by others of being unethical. And, there's nothing you can do about that. All businesses out there have that attached to it, where when you try to do something and you do it legitimately and with ethics, that people still take jabs at you and try to twist what you're doing into something that's not. And integrity is the most important thing to me anyway, and to many, many people. My wife and I have an autistic stepdaughter. She has a daughter with autism, and when I married Kim, my wife told me all about her daughter, and I fell in love with Ashley. I never thought I would be able to live with an autistic child. I had never experienced that before, but she taught me a lot about patience. And I've had, in the past 8 years, the privilege of being able to be free enough to work from home to create a living and to be able to help others do something on the side, to be able to build that and to do the same for themselves. But that came at a price. The first few years that I got online, from 2005 to 2008, those were the biggest learning curve years of my life to learn how to create an income from home using the internet. And I discovered that you do not need the technical knowledge that a lot of people think you do if you want to build a business online. You really don't. You can invite people to a presentation just like this. That's zero knowledge of online except for turning on your computer and going to a website and watching the presentation, right? That takes no knowledge or skills online to be able to do that. And you can invite others to do the same, and that's very duplicatable. It's doable, right? But the other problems that people have in life, is debt. And a lot of people have so much debt that they actually perceive themselves as being fully incapable of doing a business on the side, because businesses on the side from home have monthly costs, monthly expenses, right? The first business I did from home cost me $10 a month. And of course, I spent that on snacks, so I decided to do that. But the payback was very little. It was $1 per month whenever I helped somebody become happily involved in that business. And so obviously, if I wanted to make $5,000 a month, that meant 5,000 signups. And, most people can't get one sign up, let alone 5,000. And the reason they can't is because they don't believe they can. And they're not willing to do or learn what it takes to, expose others to an opportunity to help them make money. And that's okay, but it's a skill that can be learned and very easily by anybody who has a specific dream or a goal. And that's another problem. Most people don't believe in achieving their dreams. Most people don't set a goal, financial goal in life, because they're limited by their paycheck. And so they feel that, okay, I have nothing left. In fact, I owe more than what's coming in. And so they don't look at life of, well, I can set myself a goal. A goal for what? You don't believe in building businesses from home or on the side in addition to your job because you think they're all scams, or you've been programmed to believe they are. And so you put yourself in a box. You put yourself in a limiting position where you don't believe that things can work for you, because as it is, you're living week to week on pay that doesn't even cover all your expenses. And so when you find a business that costs, I don't know, $50, $60, $100, a couple of $100 a month, you look at it and say, and immediately dismiss it. No, I can't afford that. Okay? When the consideration of, hey, maybe I can make some money with this and not only be able to cover that monthly expense of $50 or $100 or a couple of $100 a month, but actually make a profit over and above that. What I'm about to show you or talk to you about with the business opportunity that we have to offer, you're able to find three and yours is free. Okay? The company that we work with provides you with that opportunity. So, when you register 3 people, yours is free. That's exciting, when they start making their payments on their business. And that's very exciting because it gives you hope. It allows you an opportunity to do something on the side, and instead of just thinking on this side of how much is this going to cost me, right? You can also think on this side of how much money can I earn? That's the part of the equation that a lot of people who say, I can't afford any business for $50 or $100 or a couple of $100 a month, don't think about and don't even consider that part of the equation of, wait a minute, what about the income that you can earn on the side to not only equal but exceed what it's costing you? And we've been programmed in life based on our week-to-week paychecks, based on the fact that we hardly ever get pay raises, based on the fact that we only get 2 weeks vacation a year, and that our circle of influence of people that we're hanging around with isn't the greatest in the world because we hang around with our workers, co-workers, more than we do with the people that we love. And the fact that we have to deal with office politics on a daily basis and have no quality time for ourselves, that we have to deal with bosses lording over us, and the traffic driving to and from work, and the news just colors all that with negativity. That's why people think, what's this going to cost me? $50, $100, $200 a month? I can't afford that. And not think about, hey, this is going to give me an income. Wow, 3 and it's free is a powerful concept, enabling people to take a look at that side of the income and say, I can justify the monthly cost of a business. All businesses cost money, right? Every business that exists on the planet costs money. But a business, the purpose of it is to create a profit. And we teach you step by step how to do that. Okay? The first thing you get with our company is you get your own blog. And there's a basic blog and a premium blog with all kinds of bells and whistles. Oh, but Kevin, I don't know what a blog is. Well, neither did I. I thought a blog was a smudge on the floor. That's what I thought a blog was. What's the purpose of a blog? Well, the purpose of a blog is so that you can write something that the world can see. Oh, but I'm not a writer. You don't have to be a writer. Okay? We teach you step by step how to write a blog post so that you can position your business for maximum profitability. And so you get a blog, either a basic one or one that's what we call with a premium feature that gives you more bells and whistles. Okay? As a business affiliate, you need to be an authorized affiliate in order to market the products and services of pretty much any company online. And so that's the only non-commissionable part of owning a business on the internet is the price for the monthly affiliate fee. Okay? And then what else do you get? Well, every business needs training, right? You get the mentorship and the guidance of myself or the person who brought you on board, okay? And the leadership team that person's associated with. And we have all of that in place for those of you who want to learn how to create an income on the side. That's all part of the game. We also have formalized training, and that costs money. And based on your own budget, on what you can afford, for example, we have training audios that we call the Inner Circle. And those audios allow you to learn about online marketing and to learn about personal development. Okay, that's just one of the training products that we have, digital training products. And then there are other products which are upgrades. Now, the upgrades are all optional. Every single one of them are optional. So you don't need to, you don't have to buy them. But if you have a budget and you want to get trained more and you want to position yourself to earn the most income, you will take advantage of the upgraded products if you have the budget to do so. If you don't, you're not going to get judged. So you don't have to purchase the upgraded products. You'll be shown the upgraded products, but that doesn't mean that you're required to buy them, okay? And like I said, we don't judge people who cannot buy the upgraded digital training products. And of course, are they expensive? Well, yeah, a few of them are, but expensive is all relative too, okay? So, I personally bought everything when I joined the business, not only because I could, but for a few reasons. Number one, I discovered that I could maximize my profitability by owning the products. That's number one. Number two, because I was thinking about how much money can I make? I had that piece in mind about how much I can make, not just how much is it going to cost me. And you need to have both in mind. Also, the products themselves, the value of learning how to market online to earn yourself an income without having extensive online internet technical knowledge, you don't need that. So don't kid yourself into thinking, oh, I don't have much online experience, and then discredit yourself. Don't think of reasons why you can't do this. Let's talk about reasons why you can, okay? And the other reason was I wanted to set the example. So I wanted to maximize my profitability by owning the products, all of them, the upgraded ones too. But I wanted to set the example so that when people asked me, so what about you? Do you own the products? I could say, yes, I do. And if you don't own all the products yet, that's okay, okay? So you won't be judged. And the most important piece is the value of the training that the digital products give you with the upgrades. But we can all start a business of our own with $44.95 a month with our opportunity. And that's our basic package. Okay. And so let's say you do that and you help 3 others do the same. Well, yours is free. 3 and it's free. Wow. And then we have the premium blog, which is the premium feature of our blog. And that is $97 for the first month and then $116.95 each month after that. Okay. Now I can hear people already saying, oh no, that's a lot of money. You're not thinking about the income you can earn. When you register 3, yours is free. Okay. And then there's a package that costs $197 your first month, but then it's $216.95 a month from then on. And that means on those 2 packages, the affiliate portion, which is $19.95 a month, is waived for the first 30 days. And then it's, put back on your second payment. So $216.95 a month, or $116.95 a month, or $44.95 a month. Those are the packages that you can start basic. Are there upgrades from that? Yes. Do I have to buy the upgrades? No. Will I be judged if I don't? No. Can I still build a business if I don't? Yes. Okay. That $216.95 a month package includes in it the Inner Circle audios I was just talking about, which teaches you online marketing and personal development. And those audios are great to listen to back and forth to work instead of the news, where you can hear something positive on your way to work instead of, to drown out all that negativity that you hear every day at work and all the negativity that you see in the traffic, people cutting each other off or tailgating somebody just to get out of my way, right? And so, again, to just reiterate, the $216.95 a month package is a few things. It's the Inner Circle audios, it's the basic blog along with the premium feature, and it's the $19.95 a month affiliate fee that we all pay for marketing rights. The $116.95 a month, well, that's the affiliate fee plus the basic blog and the premium upgrade feature without the Inner Circle audios. And then the basic $44.95 a month is your basic blog, which is $25, and $19.95 for the affiliate fee. Those are the pricings of our packages, and you can get on board with those easily just by clicking on the button of your choice below this video, and just go ahead and become happily involved. And when that happens, we send you a welcome email. We give you your first steps on getting started. That's to watch the welcome video, and we have 4 steps in what we call the Fast Start training. And once you've done those, the welcome video and the Fast Start training steps, you will upload what your goals are to the company on your what we call a core commitment checklist. And that gives us what we need to know to help you with your own personal goals in this business. And then we teach you 3, and it's free. Well, how do you find 3? Well, that's real simple. You invite people to this presentation. Now, this presentation is live and it's also recorded, but you can invite someone to take a look at this and think about, are they having the similar problems? Are they having problems at jobs, with the commute back and forth to work in the traffic? Are they sick and tired of that? Are they sick and tired of being lorded over by a boss who does nothing but bang over their head all day long and tell them what to do, what not to do, when to do it, when you can go take a break, when you can go to the bathroom, for goodness sakes, okay? If you're sick of not having the quality time that you want to have with family, if you're fed up with that, and you want to build something on the side large enough, enabling you to not have to do that again anymore. That's what I did. It took me 3 years, from 2005 to 2008, to build something large enough to be able to retire from my job at age 49 for the rest of my life. Now, our income's not typical, okay? You can look at our income disclaimers. My wife and I have earned well over $250,000 with what you're about to join, but that doesn't mean you can. It takes work. And it takes learning, and it takes being willing to learn and willing to work on a consistent basis, inviting people to take a look at a presentation. What's so difficult about that? Nothing. And we teach you how. Okay? If you have coworkers that are negative all day long with you, don't you want to, get away from that? I did. Okay, maybe you may not want to. I don't know, but you do have options. There is hope. And that hope is in joining a team of people who care about each other and about our futures. Okay? Wouldn't you like to be in charge of a pay raise? Wouldn't you like to say, okay, I'd like a pay raise this week? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't you love to take a vacation whenever you wanted and not when you're dictated and say, oh, I only have 2 vacation days left because I used a couple of them because I had to take some time off to see a doctor and I was out of sick pay. People have done that. They've gone into their vacation days because they were sick and they had to use up all their sick days, and now they're using vacation days for sick days. Wouldn't you like freedom from that? I did. I really did. Our business, Empower Network, will provide you with all the tools necessary and all the people who will help you to be able to put yourself in a position where you have choices. And can you do this? I don't know. I don't know you because maybe I do know you, that I've invited you to watch this, but maybe I don't. But the only question is, are you willing to learn? And are you willing to work? And if you are, then we will give you the steps, step by step, on what to do and how to do it to create an income with what we have to offer you. So, without further ado, I'd like to encourage you to choose the package of your choice. Hey, the $216.95 a month, which starts at $197 for your first month, or the $116.95 a month package, which starts at $97 for your first month, or the basic package for $44.95. And then we'll teach you how to invite people to this presentation and register 3. And when you find 3 and register 3 who are paying for their monthly payments, yours is free. That's exciting. That covers your cost. Let's get that out of the way. And then we teach you how to profit. Okay? So break even and profit is what you want to do in business. And that's what you want to do in life if you want more out of life than a weekly or a monthly paycheck that you have to work 40 hours a week to drive back and forth to, put up with the negativity of the job market today. And I don't know, maybe your job is great and there's no negativity at all. Hey, if that's the case, more power to you. However, even people who are happy with their job, they still want more out of life. And they're willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen. And so I encourage you to become happily involved on our team. And the moment you do, we will send you a welcome email. We will even speak with you. And we will teach you the ways to invite people to take a look at this presentation. So 3 and it's free. And you can do it. You really can. So click on the link below based on your own personal budget. Join us. And we will take the time to help you. So with that said, this is Kevin Souza, and I hope that you and your family make today a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the other side.